What is up, my fellow UFC addicts? We are here post recap UFC Tampa. It's Max with the Parlay Princes, and we're just going to talk about the card, talk about where we fucked up a little bit betting wise, talk about the fighters, our betting slips, and we're going to add some memes at the end, guys, so we can have some good laughs. But before we start, obviously like, subscribe, comment. I'm very close to 1,000 subs. We went crazy, boys. I really started caring about this page. You can see on the graph. In September, I got back from Disney and I'm like, nah, it's time to go demon time on YouTube, and we've been doing good. So I appreciate y'all. The new year, I just want to hyper focus on making the bets more organized for y'all. So I want to really focus on having like solid 3 legs, 5 legs, and then we'll try and sweep the card. So I do want to get some like little safety ones in there. That means I do have to bet more money. So that is like the opposite of what this page is about, low risk, high reward. But I'm going to open up the betting slips a little bit if you guys want to do some damage. And this card was crazy. It felt like UFC 5 stand and bang mode when there were like no takedowns minus some fights. But these boys were banging it out. I was loving it. The vets showed up too. If you think about it, the vets really showed up last night. Let's run through the card real quick, boys. Knudsen and Rodriguez, not much to talk about here. Very low significant strikes, 26 for Knudsen, 36 for Rodriguez. Rodriguez, 8 takedowns, and that was the talk of the night. 0 submission attempts because Knudsen was getting a good job of standing back up. But Rodriguez, on a 2-fight losing streak because of a DQ. Now she's got the W against someone who I thought would beat her. I did pick Knudsen. You guys have to tune into the live streams and the Discord because you guys help me out. We started putting Rodriguez to win a round for better odds than Knudsen money line. And then I just started hammering Rodriguez money line just because I felt like people were talking some sense into me. So I appreciate you guys for doing that. The Discord is parlay-princes-UFC, so definitely check it out. People be yapping. They be fucking putting betting slips in there. It's a good way for us to just talk while I'm not on YouTube. Let's run up the card real quick. Davey Grant, Ramon Tavares. So at first I picked Tavares when I first looked at this card, and then for my prediction video I picked Davey Grant for the exact reason that we saw. Crazy significant strikes, 147 for Grant and 69 for Tavares. God damn, he more than doubled his shit. Nuts. And I picked Davey Grant for that reason. I think he's going to mix it up great. I was loving the kicks from Grant. Tavares just has hands. And I was kind of scared of Grant getting chin checked. There was some times where he was leaving his chin so exposed for some hooks, but he survived. And again, we just needed Davey Grant to win 1 round on the judges' scorecard, and he spazzed. So I did have some Tavares KO in there just to be safe, but for the most part, we all decided Davey Grant's got this. So again, appreciate the live streams, appreciate the Discord. Miranda Maverick. This was another one I was very proud of because we were putting Miranda Maverick decision, and then we were putting Jamie Lynn Horth to win 1 round on the judges' scorecard. That's exactly what happened. I love when I hedge my shit and then that both things hit. You can't hate it. Very low significant strikes. Holy shit. 24 for Maverick, 15 for Horth. It was really the control time. Maverick doubled her control time with almost 7 minutes. Horth was spazzing, though. It was like the size. The size was like a little rough for Maverick, but Maverick was the better fighter. She was definitely stronger. Job well done. Again, I didn't want a 30-27, so I'm as happy as it gets here. Next fight, again, I was hammering. This is where it got scary, boys, because I have $1 for $1 million parlay. Even this fight, it was hitting. My shit was hitting, boys. I had Rodriguez money line, I had Grant points, I had Maverick points, and then I put Lima points on my $1 for $1 million. So I was sweating. Miles Johns, he just wasn't as prepared. Granted, he was going up in weight, but he was just like waiting for a counter shot. He's like kind of baiting him in to close the distance, and I was proud of Lima. Lima's like, I ain't doing that shit. A couple scrambles for Miles Johns, but for the most part, this was just Lima's night. 30-27, won by points. Again, at this point, I'm 4 for 4 on my fucking $1 for $1 million. So I'm about to throw up. And then it went downhill from here because I needed Padilla points, and Padilla did not show up whatsoever. Disgusting. Shout out my guy Christopher in the chat because every time I mentioned Padilla, he was like, Sean Woodson. I'm like, Padilla to win 1 round, minus 200? He's like, Sean Woodson. If you could have predicted a KO round 1, more power to you. That's like gun to my head, bro. I wouldn't have even pictured a round 2 KO. Like Padilla can stay in there, but it's rough, boys. This is fighting. It's you know, it's centimeters change shit. So we still fuck with Padilla. Rough one. He's never looked like that before. Sean Woodson absolutely spazzed. So shout out my guy Woodson. This was a tough pick for me. When I first looked at the card, I was going with Sean Woodson, but then for my prediction video, I just liked Padilla based off what I just saw on paper. His last 5, his fucking who he's beat, lost to, all that shit. But at first look, I thought Sean Woodson, but I swayed myself with the looking at the stats and all that kind of shit. Great fight though. Joel Alvarez and Drakkar Klose needed a sub. I had a $5 ticket to win $2,100, and the only thing that missed was Alvarez's submission and Sterling KO. Both should have happened. Disgusting, boys. $5 for $2,100. That's why we do low risk, high reward here. I know it's sketchy, but I'm confident I can eventually bang one of those out for you. And Joel Alvarez had the fucking neck in there, and then he just started beating the shit out of him. I think they gave him they gave him victory by knee. So I guess his motherfucker was out cold already. I didn't even know that, but Alvarez spazzed. I had some safety parlays, KO submission for like minus 200. Not bad at all. And, you know, at first glance, I was kind of scared for this fight, but then after looking at paper, looking at fights, I'm like, all right, Alvarez got this shit in the bag. The height difference was crazy, reach was crazy, age difference was crazy, so Alvarez spazzed. I think he had a weird call out. Oh yeah, he called out fucking Cowboy Cerrone. Bro, don't do that to Cowboy, bro. Come on. Empathy. I don't follow this at all. I'm going to switch it to Cranky soon. Michael Johnson, Atman Azaitar. This one I loved for the fight to end in KO, which happened. I didn't take that because it was so close to no distance prop. I'm like, let me just do no distance in case these motherfuckers get a sub somehow. Again, the vet showed up, bro. Michael Johnson just fucking blinked this man into Ben Askren City, bro. This guy, I forget, what was it, a hook? I forget what it was, but goddamn, what was this, round 2? I thought it was round 1. Very close. I needed over 1.5 to hit. I was 27 seconds away from that. I've seen worse, though. I've been like half a punch away from winning shit. Great fight. I did pick Michael Johnson to win this just based off his vetness. He is a veteran. And the odds kind of reflected how the fight should have gone. You know, minus 245 versus plus 200. Crazy knockout. Next one. This one hurt my entire soul. Anytime, oh my God, it says pre-fight, Sterling was a minus 1,300 against Tokos. And guys, my golden rule is if you're close to a minus 1,000, you're going the distance. If you look at the past fights that have been literally the last 7 to 8, I think one of them has finished inside the distance. They all go the distance. It's the golden rule. I don't get why someone so favored can't finish a fight. Mind-blowing stuff here. It's just, Tokos is horrible. He went to Bellator for 2 fights and lost. You can't beat a guy that lost in Bellator fucking 6 years ago. This guy isn't even young. Tokos is 34. Sterling is banned for life. I don't care if you get a fucking flying knee finish in the first 6 seconds like Masvidal. Never again, bro. Never again. Undye your hair. You are not Dan Hooker. Next. Shit blows my mind. These minus 1,000s can't get a finish. Why would I bet on you? Never. We're going to talk about Petrino in a second. Fucking... I want to throw hands with Petrino. It would be an honor to get knocked out by him, but I just want to punch him one time. Watch me sleep him too. I won't. Adrian Yanez, Daniel Marcos. Who did I pick? I picked Marcos. At first I said Yanez, then I picked up to Marcos, the same reason I did for Grant. But at the end of the third, Marcos was not there. Marcos was literally Guru made a joke about Padilla going for a walk. This guy was walking around the cage like he's like bird watching. He's like, like, bro, this isn't a TV show. You're about to get clipped by Giannis. Me and the chat and I, we basically were hammering parlays with Giannis money line, so we needed a slight robbery there. I don't think it should have been 30-27 Marcos. Only one judge gave it that. Probably Sal D'Amato, who knows. But it was Marcos' fight. The last 2.5 minutes he was gassing, but my issue with Giannis is he just... Someone said it too. I'm not going to give myself credit for this, but he said whenever Giannis gets clipped, he has to get the get back, and his fight IQ just drops. And when Giannis gets clipped, his head snaps so aggressively. It's like he's rolling with it, but the way he rolls with it looks like the guy just fucking almost put his lights out every time, bro. Snappy with the neck. God damn. Marcos won that. Fair fight. The leg kicks were there. Giannis had a few kicks, but not really. It was Marcos all day, just points. Let's see what we got. Vitor Petrino. So, I had a parlay when he fought Anthony Smith, 50 to win 300. All I needed was Vitor Petrino. And then last night, I believe it was $3 to win 300 or 250, something like that. I forget what the number was. The payout was about 250 off a few dollars. I just needed Vitor Petrino money line. Next fight. I don't even want to talk about this. I don't even want to fucking talk about this. I guess we can. How are you getting 40 significant strikes? Control time, 40 seconds. Takedowns, 0 for 4. Petrino is ass. We're done with the Petrino train. He's on the train with Sterling. And unfortunately, Kevin Holland, I do fuck with you, but god damn, you've lost me money. Good win for Jacoby. I said this too. Jacoby, like this, when I was talking about this fight in my predictions, I was talking about this. I'm like, Jacoby has won me 700 before. Petrino keeps losing me money. And here we are again, boys. Petrino, they should cut him. I'm not even joking. It's just, we've seen the best of Petrino. And how old is he? 27. We've seen the best. Crazy. I should not be getting this angry this early. Manel Cop, Bruno Silva, just spat everywhere. Cop spazzed. Cop was a minus 400. That's what you're supposed to do as a minus 400. Oh my god, this guy got hit in the balls 7 times. He's clipping him, dancing. He's doing like fucking Borschtchev dances in there. He's looking like Cody Garbrandt on the feet. Like bro, I was loving. He was like cha-cha dancing in there. He was like a little mini O'Malley. Same thing with Cub Swanson. Anybody saw Cub Swanson there? Cub Swanson was doing some piecing, and he was really feeling himself. He was almost doing the O'Malley basketball shit. Yo, Manel Cop spaz, got on the mic spaz. Manel Cop is back, boys. Title run starts now. That's the Manel Cop I missed, bro. Like a year and a half ago, I was like, this is Cop. But then the past couple of fights, I've been like, yo, where is this guy? This is what I needed to see. Absolutely spazzed. Even when he got hit in the nuts for the 3rd time, he went in there like, all right, let's get it. Let's get it. He can't have kids anymore, unfortunately, because of 3 nut shots. But hey, Cop spaz, bro. Title run starts now. Cub Swanson. Cub Swanson says that he pieces people up to a beat in his head. So Cub Swanson has a song in his head, and he's fucking piecing people up to the beat. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. He was losing that fight, though. Let's be honest. Quarantillo, was looking like a dog, and he was just finding his timing good. Once he started finding his timing, he wasn't scared to throw with Cub Swanson, but then Cub Swanson hit him with the craziest left-right ever. 1, 2, head on the canvas, lights out. Insane, boys. And then here we go. The Godfather is banned forever. Colby Covington versus Buckley. Every day this week, I tried to talk the Godfather out of Colby Covington, and he wouldn't listen to me. And he's banned, boys. I'm blocking him officially. I'm sorry. Buckley absolutely spazzed. For 95% of this fight, Buckley spazzed. You can't hate it. You gotta love it. I don't want to hear anything about the doctor stoppage. It's either that or we lose an eyeball. It's either we stop the fight or we lose an eyeball. Let's not complain here, boys. You saw how bloody this motherfucker's face was. There was so much blood on the canvas. It was so thick and puddly. It was like... I don't fuck with blood like that. I'm going to be... The best part about this was I started putting bets for Buckley to win in round 2 KO or round 3 KO just so I could break even or close to. And we did it, boys. We hit a $2.50 to win 35. I think I bet $50 tonight, so I'm down $15. Like, that's why I love low risk, high reward betting. You will never see me down $1,500, you know? Great card, though. Great card. I forget how many finishes there were. There were a shitload, though. And now let's go over some quick little memes, boys. Let's go over some little memes. The first classic meme we have is Colby Covington kissing Trump. Definitely AI, but probably not. Next one. We have the duck. Again, could be AI, but probably not. This might be what John Jones does on the weekends. This was a good one. I've seen enough. Give Cop Israel Adesanya. That's what Cop looked like, bro. Jacked. And then we got Daniel Cormier hanging up the John Jones mugshots. If you guys don't know, apparently John Jones was hanging up a picture of Daniel Cormier in his house. So this is the get back right here with this meme. This one, Dustin Poirier loves to get submitted in title fights. That's his go-to move. He cranks that neck up and he says, "Please, daddy." Next, we got how it feels to hit bro with the same rage bait that works every time. This reminds me of Clown Show heavily. You can say anything to Clown Show repetitively and he'll lose it. And I believe he deleted his channel, so RIP the Clown Show. This is a good one. What it feels like standing on the scales at the doctor's office. No lies detected. And I believe that was it, boys. That was it. It was, I'm not gonna lie, it was fun to see Colby Covington fucking sweating his ass off and nervous as hell start of the third round. So, gotta love it, boys. I'm gonna start dropping UFC 311 predictions tomorrow. We're just gonna talk about it. Don't bet yet. We got a while. But again, join the Discord. I'll be on live a lot during the break, dropping random ass videos. So please like, subscribe, comment. It helps the algorithm out. I'm new to YouTube and I want to fucking bang this shit out. And the more we bang it out, the more I'll do giveaways. I can't do giveaways yet because there's no reason to. I really want to do giveaways when I fucking win money. If we hit a parlay, we'll start doing giveaways, things like that. So I appreciate the chat for tuning in, giving me good picks. I know I help you out. You help me out. Bam, bam. That's why it's called Parlay Princes, not just the Parlay Prince. Because we're all princes here. We're trying to rob Vegas together. I'll be back, boys. Appreciate you. Peace.